This is London.
These are dangerous days.
The following is for the LDN British Heavyweight Championship and is an international contest as USA takes on England.
Well, we've had quite the night of international action here. LDN Wrestling proving once again that it is the place where the best wrestlers in the world want to ply their craft. We saw some great action in the first half of the show, and I've got no doubt the action is going to continue apace as part 2 continues now with a British Heavyweight Championship matchup.
For those of you who don't already know, my name is Anthony Young, and just like my good friend Anthony Bowens, I hail from the greatest country in the world, the United States of America. And tonight, I fight for the LDN British Heavyweight Championship. And I just want to let all of you know that I fully intend on bringing your British Championship back to America. Because none of you deserve a heavyweight champion. From Pittsburgh, USA, this is M.V. Young.
There's your challenger in the ring. We're about to meet the champion.
Representing England.
Indeed, here he comes, not only representing England, but representing the whole of LDN. He is your current reigning and defending LDN British Heavyweight Champion. Perhaps the most popular wrestler in the United Kingdom today, Alan Lee Travis. This man has been the champion for as long as I can remember. He is never far from the gold. And just listen to the response of the fans here as your British Heavyweight Champion makes his way to the ring for a title defense here in Clacton for LDN Wrestling. The very best wrestling the United Kingdom has to offer. We have seen throughout the evening, we've had a number of international stars. Anthony Bowens came over from Chicago, Illinois. Flex from Belfast in Northern Ireland. Rami Kassar from the Lebanon. Even Joey Legend is Canadian. And now challenging for the British Heavyweight Championship is the American M.V. Young. So we really have seen an international smorgasbord of athletes all making their way over to LDN Wrestling because they know it's where the very best wrestlers in the world come to make a name for themselves.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is for the LDN British Heavyweight Championship and belts.
Well, just listen to how popular Alan Lee Travis is. He's your LDN Wrestling British Heavyweight Champion. MV Young getting a good look at that belt that he's going to be fighting for momentarily. The referee calls for the bell, and this title matchup is now underway. MV Young looking cautious about looking up with Alan Lee Travis. Say what you like about Travis, he never backs away from a fight. Young getting the upper hand in the opening exchange, but Travis not phased. Whips him off the ropes, but gets caught with a big shoulder barge. Drop kick from Travis. And a second one right to the midsection. Whips him off the ropes, but Travis finds himself landing hard across that middle rope. Neck first, and MV Young smells blood, or does he? Travis, I think, may have been playing a little bit of possum there. And MV Young now on the outside of the ring. I wonder if he's trying to bait Travis into following him out there. Oh my! I wasn't expecting that. Travis just vaulted himself over the top rope onto a waiting MV Young. And Young landing hard on that floor outside. That is a solid wooden floor. And Young is going to rue the day that he invited Alan Lee Travis to the outside of the ring. Oh my, a flurry of blows there right on the floor. And these two men fighting like animals now. It just goes to show you how much the championship title means to both of these men. They are now fighting up in the bleachers of this building. Right up in the nosebleed seats. These fans might have been disappointed they couldn't get any closer to the action. Well, no problem. Here in LDN, they'll bring the action to you. Well, Travis having a little bit of fun there with the fans, but he gets a public warning for it. And these men are going to be lucky if they don't get counted out. I think the referee's showing a little bit of leniency because this is a championship matchup and he wants to see a winner. But if things don't improve, then the referee is going to have to really bring down his authority. Nice move there from Travis to get back into the ring. But he gets caught there by Young with an overhead belly to back suplex. Yes, we know where you're from, MV Young. We heard the ring announcer. You don't need to keep reminding us every 2 minutes. Indeed, MV Young not likely to find too many USA supporters or sympathisers here in this Clacton crowd. Big blistering chop there. And a second one. You can see Travis's chest turning pink already. Goes for a third, but Travis gets out of the way and returns with a couple of big chops of his own. That's going to leave a mark. And one more for good measure. Why not? Oh, but he made a fatal cardinal sin. A cardinal sin. He took his eye off his opponent. And Young now with a cover, but just a 2 count. You cannot take your eye off your opponent for just a second in a championship contest. Make a wish, MV Young. Oh, a leg drop to the unmentionables of MV Young. Just a 2 count though there. Travis continues the onslaught, goes for the cover again, and still Young kicks out. Come on, Travis, you need to stay on your man. Travis, I think, getting a little bit excited. A lot of adrenaline pumping through that man's body. And the fans solidly behind him here in Clacton. But he has spent just a little bit too much time pandering to those self-same fans and not necessarily paying attention to his opponent, MV Young. Young could be returning to the USA with an extra suitcase to carry that British Championship title. But it's going to take more than that, as that was just a 2 count. Kick to the stomach and a shoulder tackle right in the corner. That'll knock the wind right out of you. Hoists him up in the air, rolls over for the cover. 1, 2, no! He very nearly got him. He rolled him right up. Those shoulders were down. But right at the last second, MV Young able to escape somehow. Travis flies off the middle rope. Another cover. The shoulders again down, but the leg not hooked. And again, just a 2 count. And MV Young survives for just a little bit longer in this contest. Travis signaling for the suplex. He might have telegraphed that a little bit too clearly though. MV Young able to put the brakes on, holds on to the ropes. Ducks that clothesline and hoists Travis over his head and plants him down hard on the mat. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, no! Very nearly. Very nearly. But Travis got that left shoulder up and remains, for the time being, the LDN British Heavyweight Champion. The big gold belt, the most prized possession of the United Kingdom wrestling scene. That belt means more to wrestlers than any other. Travis with a missile dropkick off the top. Surely that's all. The legs hooked, the shoulders down. 1, 2, no! As I was saying, if you're a wrestler in the United Kingdom and your goal is not to hold that British Heavyweight Championship currently around the waist of Alan Lee Travis, then my friend, you are in the wrong profession. Oh no, the referee taken out there by accident. Travis did knock that referee down, but it was a complete accident because Young threw him into him. And now Young with a cover, but the feet are on the ropes and the referee still sees it. Some good officiating there. Well, Young, I think, believes that he's got the win, but We are going to need to speak to that official and see what's going on. I've got a feeling he's going to throw the match out. Indeed, Young thought he'd got the 3 count, but no. Young, I believe, was disqualified. He threw Travis into the referee. The referee knew exactly what was going on. He knew it was intentional and not on the part of Alan Lee Travis. He knew that Young had done that on purpose. He had no choice but to disqualify him. And Enver Young has got that championship belt, but he is not the champion. Oh no! Travis ducked, thank goodness for that. Thank goodness for that. Because Young would have taken his head clean off with that belt. That would have been very nasty indeed. Here come the cavalry. No! There's Hardwick. Enver Young. Anthony Bowens. Kassar. This is a beatdown here on Alan Lee Travis, the British champion. You talk about honour amongst thieves. This is disgusting. This is a 4-on-1 attack, but here comes Joey Legend. Here comes Jigsaw. Is Flex not far behind? And they're coming out to save the day because things were not looking good for the British heavyweight champion.
This is not America. This is England.
This is indeed England.
Who do you four jerks think you are? You might think you're some kind of tough guy, but I think everybody here thinks you suck. You suck.
Joey Legend laying down the law here. Anyone can be in a fight when it's 4 against 1, but as soon as the odds are even, Bowens, Kassar, Hardwick and Young, they went running.
That you're the champion. Right here, Alan Lee Travis is the champion.
Travis is indeed still the champion, and he wants his pound of flesh. He's still, even after everything he's gone through.
Put it to a vote. I think everybody in this ring would like to come out there and kick your backsides all over this ring.
Joey Legend, I think you might be right.
I think everybody in this building wants to see us kick you around the building and pin you in this ring. Should we beat them down? Hey! Lady C!
Well, the gauntlet being thrown down there by Joe Legend.
What do you say? We take all 4 of you girls and we have a tag team rumble here tonight. And I ain't asking you, I'm telling you. But it's not me, it's not you, it's all of these people who get to decide. Do you want a tag team rumble?
Well, Joey Legend asking the fans. And it looks like the answer is unanimous. A tag team rumble awaits.
Ladies and gentlemen, do you want to see us main event tag match? Yes, yes, yes.
I think the answer is pretty clear.
You know what? The match is made. Go to the back. You got 2 minutes. We're gonna have ourselves a tag team rumble.
Tag team rumble main event coming up. They asked for it, and now they are going to get it. Well, lost in all of that is the fact that Alan Lee Travis successfully defended or retained his British Heavyweight Championship matchup after MV Young was disqualified. But after the match, Young had not had enough. And his friend